And after the green market, we would buy things, or we'd say we would buy things, and take it and keep it and take it back to the classroom the third week, and we'd make salad. We'd usually bring some other vegetables and things to put in the salad, but we'd actually make vinaigrette, a simple vinaigrette, an emulsified vinaigrette, with the idea of that, just to show them sort of the balance of making a food. The emulsification sort of process, the idea of the acid and the oil, and then any other flavorings that we would put in it, like shallots or herbs, or we put a little honey, or to make it a little different, and then we would have a salad, or we would cut up celery and carrots, and we'd divide them up, and we'd give them very dull knives or something to work with. And so we'd make the vinaigrette and have the salads, and that was always a challenge, but it was something that they had fun to do, and they related it back to the green market where they had seen these things, and then they related it back to the first component, which was with the taste and the ideas of the vinegar and the oil and the flavors from the vegetables, and it was inspiring. It was inspiring to me. It was inspiring to other chefs that I know that did it. To my assistant that came with me, whoever was doing it with me. It was fun to do. Then we would invite them to the restaurant. For the fourth one, we would invite them to the restaurant, which faced some challenges. You had to get buses, you had to get parent permission, you had to get chaperones, but you invited them back, and it was more. I mean, it still had to do with taste, but it was a manners course. It was a career course. It was a field trip. It was a flavored taste. I mean, they would come. We'd give them a tour of a kitchen. We'd show them what everybody did in the restaurant, from a waiter, what a waiter's job was, what a bartender's job was, what a cook did, what a dishwasher did, what a phone operator would do, to the butcher downstairs. We'd walk them through the walk-ins. We'd scare them with large pieces of meat or live lobsters and things like that. And then they would. And then we would have them sit down and have lunch, a simple three-course lunch, and go over some etiquette and what this fork is for and what this glass was for, and how you behaved. And some of them behaved real well. Some of them had done it a lot. Some of them had never even been in a restaurant before, other than maybe a McDonald's. It was always very interesting and actually a lot of fun to do.